Welcome to Wise Beyond Bitcoin, where you come for education, analysis, and opportunities in blockchain and crypto. My name is Lucas.
And I'm Ryan.
And, we've done a video on some cutting edge DeFi stuff. It's opportunities and education. We like to not just talk about what's going on in the market and the macro potential, but we also like to walk through and show people who really want to get involved in DeFi how to leave centralized exchanges or how to take what's in their wallet and participate in these communities. And part of that's going to need to know how to get a wallet. So if you like this kind of information, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, the like, and remember, this is not financial advice. This is just, what is it, Ryan?
Education, entertainment, infotainment, anything, but if you can call it whatever you want, lamp, a dog, hot dogs, it's not financial advice.
Not financial, not legal of any sort. This is, we're just trying to learn this new technology together. With that being said, we've talked about Wonderland. We've talked about Olympus DAO, the reserve currencies, and how Avalanche is one of our favorite protocols in the world of layer one smart contracts. It actually was found by someone who was in blockchain and cryptography before Bitcoin, and foreseeing some of the limitations after the advent of Ethereum, decided to get to work on a robust smart contract platform. And let me tell you, Avalanche is the one we're talking about. We've gone into the ecosystem, but for those of you out there who are like, well, I just want to know how to get a wallet and how the wallets work, that's what this is for. How do you start your journey in Avalanche? Just your basic blue chip 101. Let's not get into the crazy, Olympus DAO forks. How do I just start with an Avax wallet and support the infrastructure from the ground level? What is Avalanche?
What's the first step? Well, yeah, what is Avalanche? That's a good question. Well, it's definitely a smart contract blockchain, and it's highly scalable, very low fees. And if you look at some of these metrics, it's grown quite quickly in the last year, over 3,200%. It's fantastic. And a lot of this growth has occurred over the last few months. I mean, it's done well, but it's really done well over the last month or two. So what's going on? Lots of development. Wonderland is on Wonderland time. We just did a video on that protocol, a reserve currency staking protocol that is taking a lot of attention, and it's on Avalanche. So if there's various others as well. So if you're curious of how you go down that rabbit hole, there's a first step you have to go to first, and that's going to be get an Avalanche wallet. And so we're kind of fill in that gap, show people what that looks like. And so, you can either access an existing one there's the website. We're going to create one for our purposes today.
So when you click create a new wallet, it's going to take you over to this page right here. Now, of course, this wallet's not going to be used. This is, and don't use this wallet, because anyone who sees this video could just copy the keys. That's how private keys work, and access this wallet. So, but this is what you're going to look. You're going to see this, and it's going to say, hey, did you write down your key phrase? Just like you would with a MetaMask wallet or any other cryptocurrency wallet, your keys, your wallet. And then you're going to click, okay, I'm ready. I've got my keys written down. I'm ready to access my wallet. Well, it's going to make sure that you're ready to access your wallet. So it's going to ask you, hey, prove it to me. And again, we'll say, don't keep your keys on your computer, but for this purpose, we did copy and paste these keys right here, so we'd be able to fill this model out. It says 5, 10, 14, and 17. All right. So rec, guide, bulk, taste. Let's see if we remember that. Rec, guide, bulk. And I know it's hard because the high quality of our videos, but we don't edit this. This is all live action, real time. And congratulations. Okay, so we did it right. Access the wallet. What are you going to see when you come in to your Avalanche wallet?
Well, like you said earlier, it is a bit unique, and there's more going on here than say like a MetaMask wallet or various others, right? Yeah. The first thing you'd want to kind of take your attention to is that there's 3 chains, and you're going to be on the X chain as default. But and that's the exchange chain. So that means that if you're, say you bought some Avalanche at Coinbase, or you bought some on KuCoin, or maybe you use stealthx.io to swap into it. Any way you come across Avalanche on an exchange, you're going to need, and you say you want to get it off the exchange and put it into your own wallet, you're going to need to send it to this X wallet address.
Usually,
you want to make sure it's usually right,
Yeah.
unless it's stipulated that, hey, this is a P
C-chain.
chain or a C chain.
Yeah.
That's different. You act accordingly. But if you're not given any guidance different, you should assume, if you're on an exchange, that you're needing to send your money, your Avax, to an exchange address on your wallet. But then once you do that, and now you have your Avax on your exchange, and you want to, for example, say you want to get into DeFi and you want to do some Web3 interaction on say you want to go to Wonderland, or you want to go to Trader Joe, or whatever, you want to be able to use Avax on your metamask wallet. Well, what you do is you need to swap, or you need to transfer cross chain from X to C, or from X chain to C chain, the contract chain. And so Lucas has already showed you how to select C chain. You click, if you want to transfer the entire amount, you hit max, or whatever fraction you want, can hit confirm. Very, very small fees for doing this exchange.
Very small, all in your wallet.
And it'll pop up on the C chain. And then once you get your assets, your Avax in the C chain, then you can send it to your MetaMask wallet address.
Another tidbit for security. So let's say you have a MetaMask wallet downloaded, but you don't want to use the MetaMask wallet because the security of that MetaMask wallet, you're not too confident in. You can always import your private keys from a wallet into MetaMask. So what's neat about MetaMask, which will be in our MetaMask tutorial, you can go within the MetaMask and click on import keys here. Because you own the keys, you can view the key phrase. You can also view the C chain private key. Now that's
the one you would need.
This right here, if we were to copy this and paste this into the MetaMask, import private key, then bada bing, you've got you're now able to use this exact wallet in DeFi without having to use that MetaMask wallet, but you can use the MetaMask to access with Web 3.0. So that's another cool feature. And now, of course, we said, look, now let's say you're like, I like Avalanche Network. I like that I believe it's going to be one of these, it's going to flip ETH like they claim in 2022. It's going to be one of the leading smart contract platforms in all of blockchain. But these DeFi protocols, I don't know about. I don't want to do all that. I just want to support the Avalanche network and stake it directly and earn those rewards and earn the airdrops. Because when you stake for platforms, you open yourself up to the airdrop rewards on those networks. You would go to the P chain, the platform chain. You would come over to earn. And unless you've got 2,000 Avax, and you can validate yourself, which, if you'd like to help us get there, you love our content, and you're like, wow, we would really like to see Wise Beyond Bitcoin be an Avax validator, then by all means, find that donation address below and help us reach 2,000. But in the meantime, you can come delegate what 25 Avalanche or more, and you can actually
stake right on the chain.
You can stake on the chain. Now, because we don't have any, it's not going to allow us to click into that, unfortunately. And that is a bummer, because
we're not putting Avax on a public wallet. So you'd have to just bear with that.
That's true. That's true. When you get in, I can tell you that once you get into that platform, you can choose between, once you have it on the P chain, let's say you want to stake it, you can choose between different validators.
Right.
And it tells you
different commissions and fees and all that, right?
Rates. And you can specifically choose the date you want to lock them up. So they might say this validator has a 4-month or 2-month or 3-month or 1-month, contract, and then they pay out. And you don't have to do the full month. You can do it for just 1 week, 2 days. You can do the full amount. But what's neat is they have these little iterations, 3-4 months, 2 months. You're not stuck in something where it's like, oh, I'm in a 5-year, 2-year, 1-year contract. Right. So you're constantly coming in and updating and changing the amount.
And they're rewarding you in Avax.
they're rewarding you directly in Avalanche. So when you come in and you delegate to someone, you choose the time, it tells you in that contract automatically, this is what you're going to get. That's what's cool about it. It's not like I hope or I wonder.
Not uncertain.
Here's the commission that they receive. Here's the portion based upon how much you put in. And at this date, you will get this much. So while we can't access it without Avalanche at this moment, I think if you've gotten this far,
it's pretty straightforward.
It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty fun. You'll lock it up, and that's that. So what else can you do? I think how you can manage your keys. You can access that. How to go cross chain. Of course, sending. X chain or C chain. You choose the chain you wish to send it to, and it's that simple right there. You'll paste the address. You'll choose the amount, and this is what the inside of an Avalanche web wallet looks like, right?
Yep. Now there's one more thing we should touch on before we wrap this up. You see at the bottom where it says save account. We just created this account just now. And so we have our private keys, which is the most important thing, but you also want to create a name and a password so that you can access your account without having to mess with the keys, right? And this is only for the computer that the account that the wallet's linked to. So you're not, this is not going to be, I don't believe, well, yeah, no. Yeah. This is sensitive. Yeah. So you definitely want to keep all this stuff private.
Yeah.
But you do need to set up an account and a name and password.
Yeah. Pretty neat how they took the time to develop this. So there's a reason to have these 3 different chains. This is why the fees are so low. This is why when you engage in time in Wonderland and Trader Joe and provide LP, because the chain that's supporting the network that has people staking and unlocking is separate from the chain that people are doing smart, and it's separate from the chain that people are sending and receiving Avalanche just as a unit of account on that level. So this is the breakdown, the tokenomics, so to speak, the mechanics of Avalanche and their system. And this is why, one of the reasons why it's so much fun and rewarding to participate. Knowledge is power. If you learn how these things work, you can really benefit yourself and engage and participate and receive those rewards that come from doing so. I feel like this is a pretty good breakdown for what we could show on this Avalanche wallet. Do you see something else that we could show before we go?
Nothing's jumping out at me. We can let's go back to that studio tab. Is there some collectibles I was reading about? You can mint, it looks like NFTs. Is that what we're talking about
collectible
here?
You don't own any families, you can mint. Yes, I do believe that in their wallet, create and manage assets, there are ways to I'm not familiar with it, so the answer is I don't know, but I'm sure that there is a way for their NFT smart contracts to be held in wallet, and this could very well be what this is.
Right.
Pretty neat. I don't have anything.
Very
obviously
cool.
There's nothing in this studio. Don't send anything to this. This is not our
not our address.
Nope. There, as
just
you can see,
a dummy wallet.
Nothing in this portfolio. Nothing will be. Yeah, collectibles. You don't own any collectibles. Cool. Not sure what that is at the moment, but I'm sure that we'll be able to do a video on that in the not too distant future. Until the next time, if you like this kind of content, the how-tos, how to get involved in this fast-growing ecosystem, don't forget to show us that love and support. There are many layer 1 protocols. There are many markets that are being covered, supply chain. There are NFTs, music and art, layer 2s when it comes to privacy and speed of transactions, metaverse, virtual reality. There's so much going on. DeFi and the decentralized finance, which we love to see happening. It's a beautiful time, and it's just the beginning. Yep. So you're not late.
It's definitely an exciting period. Lots of innovation. It's a fun time in crypto to see these new ideas and new protocols and new ways of doing things emerge. And we're going to be right on top of it, and well, as much as we can. So if you see something cool happening, let us know. We'll take a look and maybe do a video, and we'll in that way help each other out. We can all move forward together.
I dig it. Well, until the next time, have a beautiful day and namaste.
Thanks.